Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're going to do some block prep work. I'll show you some of the oiling system mods we do to these FE blocks to get them to oil better and keep more oil on the bottom end where it belongs.
Drill out the number 1 main oil passage to 5/16 to match the others. Just go slow and let the drill do the work. Stop when you get to the main galley just before you come into the cam journal. Clean up any sharp edges by hand with a rotary file. I screwed up and lost the footage on this one, probably the most important one of them all. Pretty simple though. Just drill with a 7/16 drill from where the oil filter mount goes, then blend it in with a carbide burr. This will more than double the amount of oil that the pump can deliver to the engine. Now we'll smooth out all the casting flash on the inside of the block. Jagged edges are a good place for cracks to start, and when you get rid of it, it strengthens things and it helps the oil drain back better. Sure, it takes a little extra time, but it's the attention to detail, the little things, that set apart just a regular old factory build from something special. So take your time, do it right, and you won't have to do it again later. Now we're going to tap the oil feed passage for the cylinder heads. We're going to tap them with a 3/8/16 tap. It should go right into a factory drilled hole. The idea behind this is to be able to use a 3/8 set screw that we can either use to plug it if we want to oil through the push rods, or restrict it by drilling a hole in the set screw, usually 60 to 90 thousandths, and then install the set screw with red Loctite just below the deck before we install the cylinder heads. You only need to tap this hole about a 1/2 inch deep. Take your time working the tap back and forth, nice and easy. Keep it lubricated. Last thing you want to do is break that tap off in the block. But if you go easy, take it slow, you'll get it. These engines are well known for over-oiling the top ends. High RPM use, all the oil ends up on top and it can't drain back fast enough. Starves the bottom end, and well, you saw this thing when I tore it apart. And we just can't have any more of that bullshit. Like I said before, take your time, do it right the first time. You don't have to do it again later. Now this part requires a little bit of finesse. Just take a flat, fine file, lightly dress that down. Don't use excessive pressure. You just want to drag the file across a little bit of raised area that was created by the tap. Bring it back down level with the deck. You do not want to take any material off the deck. Don't be tempted by the die grinder or the carbide burr or some sort of power tool to do this. It only takes a second to slip, and then you're on your way to the machine shop to have the block decked. Just keep at it until you can drag a straight edge across it and not feel it hook. And you're good to go. Then go do the same thing on the other side. This hole's above the number 5 cylinder towards the front of the block on the other side. Well, hope y'all got something out of that. Next video, we're going to address some issues I found with the cylinder heads and continue on with the build. More to come. See you in the next one.